Hey everyone, welcome back to this channel. I hope you guys are doing good. So, 2 weeks back, I posted a link for resume review, and I got around 30 resumes for data engineering, data science, and machine learning position. So, in this video, I'm going to review those resumes. I just want to make sure that whatever the feedback I provide, don't take it personally. Okay, my goal is to give you honest feedback. My goal is to give you honest feedback and help you to improve your resume so that you can get a job or an internship. So without wasting time, let's get started. So first we will look at some of the resumes that are not properly fit for like data engineering, machine learning position, and we will slowly go down to the proper resume that you can use, or the similar resume structure that you can use for to apply those positions. So let's get started. Now the number one resumes we have is this. Okay, so just want to, the honest feedback is, as you can see, there are a lot of mistakes in this. Number one is, if you have an experience working in any company, then put that resume on the top. You don't need to waste this much space over here, because that makes your resume look really bad. Okay, now if you are applying for data engineering or machine learning position, then you don't need to have like React, C++, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, because you don't need those skills for those things. Okay, so try to remove these things and add skills that are required for those positions. Then again, the projects, if you have worked any project, then try to explain those projects. If you are a fresher, then, as I said, put your work experience first. Okay, or it can be your job or internship. If you don't have that, then put your projects on the top. You should have like 2 projects, okay, with the skills you have learned from like courses or certification. So make sure you explain your projects and what you have done there. Don't put skills that you only know, but put the skills you have actually worked on something. So make sure you do that. You don't need to put like hobbies on the top, because it doesn't make sense to put that. Try to put your profiles on the top side of the resume, and you can like, don't need to put also your face or your name in this particular big font, because this doesn't make sense. Okay, so try to work on that. Now the second resume we have is this. Now this resume is for like data engineering and machine learning position. So number one mistake in this resume is, again, if you have projects, then put that projects on the top. You don't need to put your education, because hardly anyone care about your education. They only care about your work experience, internship, or the projects you have actually worked on, because they are trying to solve that particular problem, and they need people who can help to solve that problem. So if you put your education on the top, that doesn't make sense. So try to put your projects on the top. Again, you have done like projects on cricket score prediction. So this project, I guess this is IPL data that is available on the Kaggle. So if you are trying to put any project, then try to scrape some data from the online website and then build your project from that. Don't just get the ready-made data from Kaggle or any other data repository and work on it, because those projects are too common, and this type of projects you will find in all the resumes. So if you want to stand out, then don't put this type of projects. Actually, I've already created video on the projects topic, so you can watch this. Then again, the programming languages, you are trying to apply for data engineering positions, so make sure you add skills related to that. You don't need C++, you don't need JavaScript for that. Okay, so try to add SQL, because you are applying for data engineering and data science positions, so you should have like SQL, Python, and all those skills that are required to get those jobs. So I've also created the roadmap for data engineers, so if you don't have those skills, you can watch that roadmap and start learning about those things. And the number three, this is like one of the most common mistake I've seen in the resume, is that they just put skills just like that. So what do you know in data structures? What is the meaning of algorithms? What is the meaning of machine learning over here? So you need to actually explain that in the machine learning you might know this algorithms, or this particular technology in that, or responsive web design. You're trying to apply for data engineering position, so you don't need this. Again, Flutter, this is for Android application development, so you don't need to add that particular skill over here. Data visualization, you need to add the tool, let's say Tableau, Data Studio, or any other, if you have worked on those things. So make sure whatever the skills you put, you actually put some of the important tools and technologies. You just don't put the technology name or concept, because machine learning algorithms doesn't make sense. You need to actually put what you know. Okay, so make sure you work on those things and improve. Then we have this particular thing. This was for machine learning engineer again. Same goes over here. So you have experience, such as you don't have experience, so put your projects on the top. If these projects you have done like in the college or somewhere else, so put this on the top. Then you don't really need to add your school credentials, because that's fine. You just have to add your college or any other good certification from the top tier you have done, so put that. Again, with the skills, programming Python is fine, library is pretty explainable, tools such as TensorFlow, Keras, that's pretty fine. If you actually know these things, then only add, because most of the time as a machine learning engineer you will be really good with the one framework such as TensorFlow, and you might not be good with Keras. So if you are beginner with the Keras, then in the bracket write that. Okay, then on the achievements, that's fine, you can add this. Training, that's pretty good. Okay, so make sure you actually structure your resume properly, explain your projects, and put your education below the projects, and then trainings and achievements and skills are fine. So if you have other skills, then don't forget to add that too. Then we have this particular resume. Now this resume is pretty bad. Okay, first of all, this is like 4 pages of resume and a lot of theories. So as a interviewer, I will not have any time to actually go through this resume. Now if you are applying for, let's say, data engineering position, okay, so let's say your career objectives are fine, there's no problem with that. Education, as I said, you should put that below. Technical support engineer as a freelancer, okay, that's fine if you have some experience. So try to, first of all, try to make this font small and don't take a lot of space, because people don't have that much time. Then with the technical skills, again, you don't need to add like HTML, then Django, CSS, then let's say JavaScript, C++. These are not needed for data engineering, so don't add it. You can basically, what you can do is you can add like primary skills and other skills. So in the primary skills, make sure you focus on the role you are trying to apply, and on the other skills you can add these skills such as Django or let's say CSS, HTML. So that way you will be able to separate your skill set. Again, you don't have to add all the certificates you have done, because that doesn't make sense. You just need to, if you want to add certificates or courses, just add like top 2 to 3 courses that are actually related to your role that you are applying. Again, you have like projects that is on the bottom. So what you need to make sure that your project should be on the top. So as I said, your experience, okay, if you don't have experience, then internship. If you don't have internship, then your projects, and then your skills, and then your education, and all the other things. And try to get the smaller fonts and keep everything in the proper structure. Don't make your resume in the 4 page, because that's really bad. So try to make your resume into 1 or max 2 page. Okay, don't good for you. Then again, we have this particular resume. This was again for data engineering and data science position. So as you can see over here, this resume seems pretty good, okay, compared to like all the resumes we have like looked at till now. So summary, this is fine, but you have like created this resume for data engineering position. So first of all, you should not first focus on machine learning. If you want to apply for machine learning position, then create a separate resume based that is focusing on machine learning. But if you are just applying for data engineering position, then your objective or your summary should be based on the data engineering. There should not be any object detection or other kind of machine learning things, because that is completely different. Then your education, again, this should be on the bottom, should not be on the top. Your internship, that's pretty good. So if you have an internship, then explain what you did in internship. You worked as a machine learning intern, so you need to explain what you did over there. Okay, so try to put your internship on the top, then your project. So your project has, again, it is somewhere more towards a machine learning engineer. So build your resume according to that, because you are applying for machine learning engineer. This is not a resume for the data engineer. Then your project portfolio, this is fine. You have your language, extracurricular, technical skills should be on the top, above all those things. Okay, so soft skills, languages, above that you should have. So again, same mistake, don't put your courses over here. This is you have just create different section if you want to do that, but don't put your things in the online courses. Then the libraries are fine. You have also made the same mistake. You have added TensorFlow, Keras, and PyTorch. So if you really know this, then it's fine. You should be able to explain everything you have done with this skills. But if you have just learned this libraries or frameworks from online and never done some projects on that, then don't add it. If you want to add, you can just add beginner on that. So that will be the way the interviewer will know that you just started learning this. Again, all these things are pretty fine. Apache Airflow, okay, this is more of a data engineering side. So if you have actually worked on this Apache Airflow, then add it, or else don't add it. You don't really need to add like signatures, all those things, because it's fine. This is just your resume, so work on that. Then we have like same mistake. Okay, so again, if you're applying for like data engineering position, don't add C++, all these things, because that doesn't make sense. The technologies such as cloud computing, you need to explain what in cloud, such as AWS. In AWS you have like these services. Profile summary should not be this much big. You should, first of all, don't add profile summaries because you have already career objectives. So your resume is your summary of your entire experience. Okay, so you don't need to add one more summary inside that particular resume. So remove this particular section, add your work experience on the top, above your technical skills, because your work experience is really important. Also, don't it doesn't make sense to actually have this much lengthy resume. So some of this deployment part is pretty good, which is somewhat related to data engineering, so you can explain this. But all the skills you have added, this seems common, so make sure you don't repeat your skills again and again, because you're just trying to make your resume really big, and it's like really bad way to like organize your resume. And these things, their workshop and courses are fine, your education is fine. Then interpersonal achievements, you don't need to add all the skills, you just add some of the one or two, and also make the font smaller for this section, and try to sum up your resume into 1 page or 2 page, max 2 page, don't go above that. Then we have one more resume over here. So this is for machine learning engineer. Same mistake, highlights. Okay, nobody has time to actually read these things, and I'm sure that you actually don't know all these things, because you have just you might have copied this particular things from internet, or the courses you have done, and you just added those things. So don't add your highlights like this way, because your highlights is basically your technical skills. This is just your longer version of your technical skills, so don't add this. Remove this particular section. You have like projects, so that's fine, you don't have experience, so try to put your projects on the top. These projects are pretty good. So description is fine, responsibilities, you should actually merge that particular thing into the description, so that's fine. You have like one case study also, so you can add it after your projects. Then you can add your technical skills. So technical skills are pretty much good, so you have actually explained what you know. So if you actually know these things, and if you are able to explain these things, then that's pretty fine. So overall the resume is good, but try to restructure this and remove the personal details from the bottom and declaration and everything. Just add your contacts on the top. Let's say your phone number. The reason for adding this thing is that a recruiter should be able to contact you after the interview, so you should have your phone number, email, and some of the other portfolios such as LinkedIn profile. So you don't have to add this, your address and everything over here. Okay, then we have this particular, again this is looks like an essay. So profile summaries. Okay, you have like your experience, so write the experience, your previous experience over here. Then education, this is fine. Okay, so put your education on the bottom, don't add 10th, because that has actually no value. Then technical skills, this is SQL Server, Apache Spark, Scala, Python, Tableau, Azure. Okay, Azure, if you know Azure, then explain what you know in Azure, such as you have written data factory for transformation, SQL for cleansing. So inside the Azure, try in the bracket, try writing the services names. And also the basic knowledge about Google application. What Google application, I don't know. SolidWorks, that's fine. Then projects completed. Okay, so put your projects again on the top. All these things. Internships, okay, so you have done 2 internships and you have basically put that internship on the bottom, so which is pretty weird. So after your actual experience, put your internship. After your internship, put your projects, and then your technical skills, education. And if you want to remove these things, then you can remove it, because it's fine, because you already have internship and work experience, so you don't have to add certificates, achievements, hobbies, all those things. So just work on that and try to again sum up your resumes into one page. Then we have this resume. This is for again machine learning position, I'd say, because this looks like that. So this is areas of interest. It's pretty fine, because this is focusing on the niche of that particular thing, so some astrophysics, astronomy, all those things, so that's good. Okay, then technical skills, do you have any academics projects you have, or you also have like publications? So you should put this on the top. If it is published on really good publication, your paper, so you should actually put that on the top, because that holds good value over there. Then again, you should put your previous experiences, then your projects, technical skills, and then go like just the way I've explained in all the previous resumes. So that's fine. All these skills looks really good, because this is again focusing on specific area. You're not just trying to generalize things. So inside machine learning section, you have added like supervised learning, unsupervised learning, CNN, time series algorithms. So also, if you can like explain your time series algorithm, that will be good. So what kind of algorithm you have used, and on the other than that, that looks pretty good. So try to again shorten your resume to the one page, because on the second page you have like left so much space. So if you remove these things, and if you try to add your publication, let's say you just explain your 2 good publication, and just write third and fourth publication name, and just also add links to this publication if you have actually submitted. Currently you have like writing in progress, that's fine. So you don't actually need to add all these things. You can explain these things into the interview, but write the things you have actually done. So I really like this particular resume, because this focusing on the area where you're trying to apply the job. So good luck with that. Just make small changes and it will be good. Then we have this particular resume. Yeah, so in this resume again, what you need to make sure is your summary. So summary should be small. Also, it should focus on the area you are applying. Put your work experience on the top. That's pretty as I said, your work experience should be on the top. Then you have projects you have done, like sales insights and insurance claim detection, customer churn prediction using Power BI. So after that, you should put your projects. Again, if you have just copied this project from online website or Kaggle, then don't put these projects. Also, you should put your links to the project. So if I'm looking at your projects and if I want to see your GitHub link, so you should also post that. So make sure you do that. Then with the skills, I say again, machine learning with Python, that doesn't make sense. Again, you have put your skill machine learning over here and machine learning with Python. What does that mean? Power BI data visualization. Okay, that's fine. So create visualization section and add over there. Online courses, machine learning, Python. Again, you are doing the same thing. So remove the online courses over here, because this has no value over there. Again, Microsoft Technology Associate, put this into some certification section, create a new section. And the skills are pretty much fine. Try to make it more elaborative towards the role that you are applying. So if you are applying for machine learning position, then explain things based on the machine learning. role. Other than that, the resume looks good. Then we have this resume. Again, the number one mistake of this resume is the font. So the font looks really messy, so you should actually basically use one format of the font in the entire resume. Okay, then if this is for machine learning position, then again your experiences are on the top. That's pretty fine. You have worked as a quality assurance, so and over here you have worked on some neural networks and some of the things. So try to put emphasis on this particular section rather than this. So if it's fine if you add this on the top, but the position you are trying to apply, you should try to highlight that particular section. The projects these projects are really useless, because all these projects are available on Kaggle. Okay, the real estate price, fake news classified LSTM. I'm not sure. I've done the uh, summary of abstractive summary projects in my final year, and also the fake news detection, and this pretty difficult. This is like really difficult to do. And I also checked your GitHub profile on this, and doesn't look like the genuine project. Okay, so if it is a genuine, okay, it might be wrong, then try to explain it into detail. If it is not, then remove these projects and try to create, just have two good projects. Okay, you don't have to have like 5 projects, you just need two good projects to get the job. So that has like a lot of things that covers the broad areas of machine learning or data science. So make sure you focus on that. And again, your publication, if it is published on really good publication, then put it on the top, or else on the bottom it's fine. Then your education is fine. Also, like I suggest, like work on the different structure of this resume. So don't use this particular format, use different format, and that will be the good. Remove the coursework, because you're just trying to repeat things again and again. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for this particular resume. Then we have this particular resume. So again, you have like project experiences, your professional experiences, that's pretty good, and your leadership qualities. Okay, so what you need to do, you need to first put your professional experiences, because that is highlighting what you have done in your life or in your college days. So make sure you put your experiences on the top. Then you need to put your project experiences, loan prediction. That's fine. Okay, this might be a final year project then, because so it should be good. The income level prediction, okay, this is also decent project. And bike rental analysis, okay, so I like this particular project. So if you can like just add this project and select either one or either this project based on your experience, then add that. Then your professional experiences is fine, so put that on the top, professional experience. Then your project, then your skills. If you are applying for, let's say, data engineering position, right? So lot of things you don't need, such as this. Just create a two section: primary skills, which actually focuses on the data engineering, and secondary skills, which there you can write your like regression analysis scheme, because these skills are more of a what do you say, machine learning engineer, and others interpersonal communication skills and all these things. Try to put that onto other section. Create two section inside skills, and just write the skills and create your technical primary skills and other skills. So that will be like really easy to identify what you know. And again, your leadership quality, you don't need to add each and everything you have done in your college life. You just add like top like 2 to 3 things that will be like really good for you. So you have this looks pretty much good. I suggest like try to work on, if you are applying for data engineering position, then try to work on data engineer project and add that particular thing, or try to get an internship on data engineering. So that way you'll be able to highlight your resume into a really good way, and it will actually stand out. So the resume is pretty good, the structure is pretty good, because it has like used all the spaces that are required inside the resume. So just make the small changes and it will be the good to go. Then we have this particular resume. So this resume is pretty good, because this is applying for data engineering position and already has working experience in data engineering side. So put your this particular thing on the top, and then your community and volunteering experiences. You are like Facebook developer circle, or you have like volunteer experience, so you can put that after work experience. Okay, that will be the good. Then you have like projects, so these projects you have worked on Google Cloud Platform, and your technical skills are also related to that, so that's really good way to actually put your skills, because you are trying to focus on the things you have actually worked on rather than just adding the skills you just know. So make sure this is really good. So just structure these things a little bit. If you can use a different resume format, and also the proper font structure, because the fonts are quite different as I go uh, as I scroll down. So make sure you use your single font and try to sum of your resume into the one page just like this, and you'll be good to go. Then we have this particular resume. So this resume I'm taking is that this is again really bad resume if you're applying for data engineering or data science position, because first of all you are adding title as data scientist and freelance Android developer. So you need to first focus on what you need to apply. So if you're applying for data science, then just create resume based on that. If you're applying for Android development, then create your resume according to that. If you have previous experience into development, then you can add it in your experiences, but don't just try to do multiple things in one go. So again, in your summary, try to add either machine learning, data engineer, or artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence contains a lot of things, so don't add this particular term. So over here you are written like data scientist, and on over here you are just trying to seek different roles, so that doesn't make sense. Focus on one role. Then your skills, again this does not match to data engineer role, so Kotlin, I don't need the person who knows the Kotlin. Okay, then this is fine because this actually focuses on a lot of things. Again, the Bootstrap, Node.js, maybe you can add it in your other skills, but not over here. Android Studio, again these things should be on other skills, not on the top. Work experience, it should be on the top. Then your projects or internship, as I said. Other than that, this is pretty fine. Just try to make your resume related to one role rather than just generalizing it to the multiple roles. Then we have this particular resume. Again, this is for data engineering position. Same mistake on the all the resume. Most same. You just adding machine learning, C++, statistics. What does that mean? You should actually elaborate your skills. Then your certificates are fine. Education, you should put this on the bottom. Your experiences, work experience should be on the top. Explain what you have done in your work, so add that. Also try to keep your fonts smaller so that you can add a lot of things into a single page. Other than that, it's pretty good. Remove this particular section over here so that it will save you a lot of spaces for you, and just try to reorganize your resume so that way you'll be able to add a lot of things. Then we have this particular resume. Again, same mistake with this resume is that first of all you are trying to apply for data science position or data engineering position, let's say. So you have written machine learning, but what in machine learning? Cloud computing, but which cloud? You have not actually told like what you know in the cloud. Then WordPress, you're trying to apply for data science position, so I don't need a person who knows the WordPress. Okay, you know digital marketing, and you have worked with you have experience of working as a digital marketing specialist, and if you want to get a data science role in digital marketing company, then this will help you. So make sure you tailor your resume according to that. Deep learning, I'm not sure you need to write this particular thing. You need to actually explain if you know something in deep learning, then, or else don't write deep learning at all. Then skill, just remove it. What does that mean? I'm not sure. So put your experiences, that's fine over here. Your personal projects are fine. Just put your links of the personal projects. Again, see, I got this particular IPL prediction using machine learning. This project I guess we also saw in one of the earlier resumes we looked at. So if you put two common projects in your resume, then there are chances, like let's say a recruiter gets like 100 resumes. Okay, so he will basically, when he is looking into the resumes, he will see that okay, IPL prediction using machine learning is too common, okay, and that can be found on the internet. So don't put this kind of resumes, this kind of projects inside your resumes. Other than that, try to stick to the one particular role and create your resume based on that. So that's a lot of work, because but if you need to get a job, then you need to create like 5 to 6 resumes based on the profile you're trying to apply. So if you're trying to apply for machine learning engineer, then create your resume according to that. Okay, then these two resumes are really like these two resumes. So again, this is for the data engineering position, and this actually focuses on the data engineering. So this particular person has like Hadoop development as an experience, so he has actually explained a lot of things related to that, and also all the technical skills are what he has done till now, so he has added based on that. If you have already, he has added projects over here, achievements are fine, and education is good. So if you want to basically shift your career to more advanced role, then try to learn AWS or any cloud platform, and to apply these projects, kind of similar projects, onto the cloud, and add your skills and create one extra project that will help you to get more jobs opportunities in the future. But uh, overall, this resume is really good, well structured, everything is fine. So just add your new skills and try to apply for more roles. The same goes over here. This resume also focuses on data engineering, and everything related to data engineering is been added over here. Okay, so you have like work experience, then all the skills are only this person has added the skills he has actually worked on, rather than just adding all the skills he knows. So if you can see Azure Data Factory and Azure Data Lakes, he has like, he might have worked on his this previous work experience, that's why he has added it. Also Databricks and everything. So this is pretty good. The resume is well structured and focuses on one good role. So not much changes, but if you want to expand your career into more different roles of data engineering, then learn those skills and add it, work on some projects, and you'll be good to go. So just have the one page resume, don't add like dot, just make sure you don't do this. So I guess this were all the resumes I had. I also got like a lot of resumes for full stack developer and all the other things, but I don't have like that much current experience to work on those things, so I did not review. Also, some of the resumes were really similar to the previous resume we looked into it. So if I haven't picked your resumes, then I'm sorry for that, but all the resumes were quite similar. So you might have got the idea from this particular video that what you need to work on your resume. So good luck with that. If you have any issues with your resume, then I've created the Discord channel. You can join the Discord channel. That there me or other people will help you to solve your resume queries or all the other technical doubts. So that's everything for this video. If you found this video helpful, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel and share this video to your friends. Again, I'm going to do a lot of things in the future. I'm going to do a lot of things in the future that will help you to build your career into data science, machine learning, and data engineering. So make sure you subscribe to this channel, and see you in the next video. Thank you.